Would we be wrong for forcing a house sale to protect our future? My spouse and I recently got married and are both careful planners when it comes to money. We work stable jobs, live below our means, and save aggressively because we want long-term security, especially before starting a family. One major challenge we're facing is my spouse's significant education debt, well over 6 figures, which has become urgent now that she's beginning an intensive training program and large private loan payments have officially started arriving. Several years ago, when her grandfather passed away, he left a home split evenly between my spouse and her older sibling. At the time, my spouse was living hours away for school. During that period, her sibling and their partner effectively took control of the house. They remodeled shared spaces, upgraded appliances, converted rooms for personal use, claimed the largest bedroom, and used additional areas for storage, all without meaningful discussion. When my spouse eventually moved in, she was given a small bedroom and shared access to a single bathroom. Despite owning half the property, once we became serious, we talked openly about finances and agreed that since my spouse would be moving out to live with me, the most reasonable solution was for her sibling to buy out her share of the house. We communicated this clearly last summer and gave them several months to prepare financially. They acknowledged the request and said they needed time. Shortly after, they chose to purchase a newer vehicle they didn't strictly need, which made us question how seriously they were taking the situation. 6 months have passed, and with loan bills now due, we reached out again to push the process forward. Instead of progress, her siblings suggested this should be handled privately between sisters, excluding spouses entirely. That didn't sit right with either of us. Since the financial consequences directly affect our household, we're completely aligned on this and feel it's unreasonable to shut one of us out. Given the lack of movement and the dismissive tone of recent messages, we're now considering taking formal steps. That could include giving proper notice under local law and, if necessary, forcing a sale through legal channels. If it comes to that, we would also pursue compensation tied to exclusive use of the shared property, which could significantly reduce or even eliminate the most pressing debts we're facing. We don't want to disrupt anyone's life unnecessarily, but we also feel we've been patient, clear, and fair. At this point, protecting our financial stability feels unavoidable if nothing changes. Would we be wrong for moving forward with this, even if it forces a major change for them?